Okay, welcome back. I just posted a video today showing my Icosa staking strategy and how it played out. And I showed my actual numbers, my actual account, which showed that I was an Icosa whale. I have, over 12,000 Icosa by the current definition of whale. I was forced to stake for 360 days because my stake amount of Icosa versus the total supply. I own over 1% of the Icosa by that standard. And of course, there's people that own more Icosa than me. I'm not the biggest, but I did get a relatively large percentage of comments, and not just on YouTube, but some other places that I posted the video, were saying things like, I will never be able to have that much, and it was sort of a depressing. I'm noticing this pattern of depression, which the people overall are really kind in the way they're responding, which is always nice to see. But they are saying, this is, well, great. I have, not even a tenth of that or something like that. And what that did for me was actually make me a little bit more encouraged. And it's not because people are feeling bad, of course, that I'm encouraged. It's kind of almost the opposite, where the reason I'm posting about Icosa right now is because it's a new project. And I think it is, if people aren't aware of this, then, they can potentially get value out of it by being in early. There's just an advantage in Icosa for being in early, and that is not something necessarily unique to Icosa. I was in HEX on the first day, dollar cost over the first couple months. I was in Hedron on the first day. Here I am talking about Icosa now. And so I have this history of being in at least these projects early, and over time I think it's gonna do well. I think unquestionably HEX has done well. Even though the price is down compared to its all-time high from when I got in, it is up a lot. And the Richard Hart ecosystem is not the only ecosystem that I'm a part of, and I want to continue to pay attention and post videos related to Richard Hart projects. It's going to be a lot of fun watching, Pulse when it's launched, PulseX, all these things. There's just a lot of cool stuff to look forward to and watch and see what's going to happen, and to share that with you guys. But I also am so within crypto, there's of course Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are in some sense the fundamentals. Everyone knows about Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then with my personal focuses are around the Dan Larimer projects and the Richard Hart projects. The Dan Larimer project specifically that I'm most interested in is EOS and the surrounding ecosystem. Of course, just like HEX and Icosa were not created by Richard Hart, but they're tokens and blockchains surrounding Richard Hart projects. It's kind of the same thing that I'm doing over on EOS also. And I feel like EOS has had some pretty cool changes really in a relatively short period of time. I don't know that I want to talk so much specifically in this video about what they are, but there's some pretty cool stuff going on over there. There's a number of new projects coming out that I think there's going to be potentially advantages, just like with Icosa. If you want to get in on them early, sometimes it's hard to even know about these things. And I think if you're a part of the HEX ecosystem, there's a really good chance that a large percentage of people in HEX know nothing about EOS and the things that are going on over there. And I want to share these with you. And I'm really curious to hear from you guys if me talking about new projects that I think are potentially valuable, having you guys, of course, decide for yourself if you think it's valuable. But is that idea something that you would want to see from me? Because, like I said, I've been in EOS from the very beginning, and I actually have a number of positions in the EOS ecosystem that I can talk about later. But there's cool stuff going on over there, and I would like to share them with you. And why I'm saying this, why I'm posting this video following my Icosa whale video, is because of those comments saying I could never be a whale. Well, in the EOS ecosystem right now, there's a number of potentially cool projects. It doesn't take a lot of money to own a relatively large portion of supply. And, if this ecosystem grows, if it starts becoming recognized for the value that it is really starting to put out, I think, I don't want to get too much into it, but I think there's a chance for some pretty good growth over the next couple of years in EOS and the surrounding tokens. And I want to share some of those with you. It's the same thing. Some of these projects aren't out yet, and I want to share those with you. I've talked to some of the founders, and I think I'm going to be able to bring some of them on the channel. But I want to hear from you guys. Does that sound interesting to you? Because I'm really looking forward to bringing that to you. And of course, you don't have to invest. It's all up to you. I'm going to try to tell you really simply what I'm doing and why, and then you guys can decide for yourselves if you want to do the same thing. But I'm looking forward to that. And anyway, that's what I wanted to say. So thanks for watching, and best to you. And let's make some money. Let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you later. Bye.